I'm not saying anything bad against any influencer, but now everybody's an influencer.
Yes.
Yes, phone boy number phone.
Now everybody the influence.
Anna, and yes, a phone number phone, but TikTok now, ma. What I say? Because TikTok, they will be a
yes, when to your cover, what tag into a more exposure.
They will also Kasana say, I'm Brazil 24/7 type of you know. So if indeed that is how she is, she'll be taken for granted.
Yeah.
Because it will be like, oh, she's too humble. You know, that's my problem with a lot of Ghanaians. If you're confident enough, people think you're rude.
They say social media is very powerful to that extent. Say, obi to me tag or keke. One say, what count that blow near the. And if you are saying, no, so if you are advert, to advert. And maybe any parents who say,
Ebia we mushi because our target maybe
and could be different. What's that?
And then your kiki account.
So then I think it's hard time we all have to agree to the fact that and you'll be an influencer, right? Somebody can have the numbers, but they will not still pull. Some people have the grace of selling. Ultimate ton idea ma bet me I do what the word you bet ton amount. So guys, so welcome to Things We Do Our Parents Don't Know, and today there's a full house. Elle, you are here. Success! Omina. Sunny.
Jesus.
Yay! So guys, today we have a lot to talk about today. We have a lot to talk about today. There are so many things that are actually trendy that, you know, you know, we are in this country, everybody, they act like us, so BI and also gentle, be. But Charlie, things they happen.
yeah, sure.
Things they happen, no. Winnie, give us the gist for the week. And then, of course, social media and so you can't
almost say lady be so or ye bake house and then and a lady back on so ye cake. And the oye way no restaurant no. Hey, wait. The oye baker house our restaurant. And on day cake me no beer can.
Success. But do you wanna
say friend Olisto mama.
Olisto.
Or the other lady no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, but my first time I saw the gang was actually at Rouge Condos, right?
Oh, okay.
And Scado and Mitch Brothers, they are sweet boys, and say be a funny, say she funny, we are like this, so we click, right? And I have even hopped on Mitch Brothers, their live on TikTok before, so we are cool like that. But it's not like real or but you see that kind of vibe. Personally, I've never spoke about anybody's life ever on my podcast or anything, but I think this particular thing we have to talk about it.
Yes.
And go for they don't want to pay you.
Oh.
I don't know the issue, but Sani, what is that?
Baby.
What's it? Like
They're costing what?
And then she say,
yes, when him the man some near before.
Then money before.
Same funny say Endra na lady Nico bisa ni scanner. Endra chino. New year din birthday man 10,000.
Oh,
Lady Nisi can say 7,000. Now unchia on miska wa saying.
But this issue now, me want to say we have to look at it in like two different kind of so we were to a spectrum because me should have named I don't know the contract that they go on. Me new contract almost sign it. There's so many people when you're working with them. If you don't sign contract with them, they will fuck you up.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. No. Just yeah. Wrap up. Yeah.
And you'll be on the best at on your neighbors that say Juma Obia is sweet at the beginning. And a lady no or your madam from story. They mean or your madam as will be a copy man. And be a
influencer.
Only
snap.
Okay.
What's your snap?
Okay.
What like too much.
Me the thing is no. But the thing is that I don't really know much about them. I don't follow. I don't know. I'm that type of just recently Yana me Snapchat mukaka. I don't know much about it, and the social media too. Me name papa. The only place I'm actually available is Instagram. So I don't know what goes on in Snapchat and other stuff. And now I'm not saying anything bad against any influencer, but now everybody's an influencer.
Yes.
Yes, phone boy number phone.
Now everybody the influence.
Anna, and yes, a phone number phone, but TikTok na ma. What you say? Because TikTok the ubia.
Yes, when two hours cover what tag into a more exposure.
I'm say, Anna, send me a baby also. A two. What you say? Story no say I find you.
Yeah, but bad thing about.
That's not the first time or the for the uncle.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Maybe
I don't know.
The thing is that I make a choice. Assembly to say the sunny can assemble obia day different. Yeah, you know we were not the you and I were not there. We don't know confusion. Be you need a can say to say that now we need can. When you're working with someone, it's different. Obiani ni subai. One of the things I keep telling them is that when you're working with someone, don't take them for granted. You're not taking them for granted. It's not say oh mani paniska, but make sure that adia odi beya ma ohono obeye biya mani pano. Look at the time we come, we waste here. You think you don't have anything doing, but at the end of the day, you come. I don't give you anything. You go back, but I have to make sure that at least what time I spend it there, Charlie, you for chop something. So when a person is going on him say at least make cry than I made it make her. But now people take people for granted. Do you understand?
So bad. So
let me on one is our turn near my ko beki.
One is our turn your man they call beki. According to another lady story.
According to lady story. So like or the chat never true on them. No be say lady say ni pay or catch any say what tagging. What tagging like
boy, no senka wunya na me. No, o ma me dadodo. Wunya me hu yo.
Or tag say influencer there, say or tag or advert no, I'm more exposed.
So see, one man papa na anya we. O so me wow. Na on so say bia me make up. Abi na me friend say obra. Na ye juma na obenya some influence. One carry anche me no so we ni bra na be make up mommy.
No, yeah.
We see so be there.
Obechi oka.
Na say dem crab.
No, asabe obe ni recipe. Say
Hey, no. Oh, listen. So the story yesterday, they call a very beautiful lady called IGP.
TikTok
IGP.
Yes.
And these people, I don't follow them.
Yeah.
I don't even know them. But then,
no.
So they came on my FYP, and then I went to her page and I was scrolling through to see like what's happening. But according to Ono lady, another point of view in it is that lady now, or yes, say N1 cakes or something. The old baking, cake around. It looks like the lady is actually naive on certain things. And so, also tagging or no cramp on one, should a new snap no. It's tagging no crown on they want tiasi. So, do you think that when you're working with someone, you should work with them based on paperwork or based on friendship?
Me dream said tag na nyejuma or tagging no and I'm going customers via and I lady be sold out but or tagging is still low but when you
no musaye no crowd was that lady ni ko ye adwuma o obi o ye boss no girl na ngasa no ngasa onim de o no yes but you need to sell o chi ni ko ndaba ngasa o man chese inu kita no ton o list
see sometimes if I'm only baby or your boss onim de obi for front bet me
I am out
until your friend no one say oh yeah young girl tinebia oh my mem wow at the end of the day ebia me kwa menya fa so be free so our promises be on maybe on any back and I look so fitting na no kodru komo bi o
ebia depending lady no because me say sometimes obi ebe see obi ana depending nipa no how I carry yourself what you say ebia na lady no ni brand bia.
Oh, brand, hey!
Oh, she has a brand.
Now, brand, I'm also
tag. Those things.
They are making money, but only social media type.
Yeah, people
Oh,
okay.
But interestingly, the thing is that me akasa they say the lady any the voice and the judge the bedroom say a girl no naive.
Yeah.
And then the way you ocean the way osi kasana say brass 24/7 type of you know. So if indeed that is how she is, she'll be taken for granted.
Yeah.
Because it will be like, oh, she's too humble. You know, that's my problem with a lot of Ghanaians. If you're confident enough, people think you're rude. And see, oh, me pacho, me oh, sister, and yes, she oh, that type or no.
Yeah.
So at this time, no, girl, no, you're Trinity. And now when you're a dinner birthday, what can command 10,000 Ghana cedis? Let's say, yes. So in a way, no, and also previously. You know what on earth? Sassika way day. Make me more be cry chance. Do you understand? So what do you? I mean, what's your take on that?
Said they actually didn't answer the what.
The honor actually be allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah.
And I'm a say, "Ubi honest and funny word." To say, most what agony. Or no one say, Ebia, why a Jumaman? But or no tag when you more customers.
Yeah.
Or no sign be who know. And they are from the onset now, or more can be as when say we are friendship now, we give you helping hand to do on to bit me. I have one and say we are metagonans when you exposure or to say they announce name the video day by or promise no by not scanning by. It's a man for just some can was some boy and never say scanning my name. Problem man, but exposure now when you know I exposing it to followers and they are there and from the look of things sana we no say my target no a man for be who business say social media is very powerful to that extent say obi timi tag o keke won say account blow na ade ntebia sana no so who advert tibo advert and ebia nipa nso who say
no ebia we ho hwe cause o target na
enko be who difference what they say
na le nyoma ko kiki aka me
so enko me yesa
enko be say oh ebia me ne
because me I'm very sure say tagging no I'm fasikamba. Because imagine pastor, let's say the gang, right, that we know them on social media, not their real lives. The rich gang.
Yeah.
Should be told, say, look at Pora's page.
Yeah.
Because Pora's page, look at the influence. Yeah. So let's say, I'm not trying to compare anyone. Everyone is unique in their own way. But then, let's say, Dosey, and a year then, Ekota gay lady na.
Difference.
And the lady will come back and say, Minyashi, you have to pay me my money. Do you understand?
But so, and when you ask them about the comb,
and I make us say,
I don't know what about influence now.
Maybe it's influence, no, yeah, gang, you know, it's there's a difference. Because truth be told, if it's not Dosey, any Skadua, gang, you know, me sure that mean how they are functioning. Do you understand? Right? Because me and your Mitch brothers and me, those here, I don't know. I mean, the rest of them. I'm sorry, but then that's my honest truth. I don't know the rest of them, what they do, or like, are they influencers at all? Because, you know, those here are proven in your whole time and time, I'm an influencer. Mitch brothers, they influence. You see them. They're going around. You see them on social media. But with the Olisto, I don't know what Olisto influence. And I honestly so influence. Is she an influencer too?
Snapchat. You was awesome.
Snapchat.
No, is she an influencer?
Me, I don't follow her, so me, I don't know. Me not sure say. Oh, followers. Followers, they had near Benny, but dear my postia dear me followers kwakoto oni sa followers ni bi owo omo hwe na videos ne o my postia de me obi amana be share but oni followers say omo mba be ye bibi e dey abo.
So then I think it's hard time we all have to agree to the fact that and you'll be an influencer, right? Somebody can have the numbers but they will not still pull. Do you know somebody, this lady says something I don't know whether I follow her or not, but she's oh yeah, Otai unboxing. Oh, they call her, yeah. She has some lovely name. Go for follow Nipa.
Ivana.
No. Oh, this lady. Mention those ladies now more. More flashy. No, like
Quitachi.
Hey, my baby. Quintechi.
So Quintechi. We are talking about Quintechi. That is Quitachi. You see, Quitachi says something, right? That a lot of brands. I mean, they've spoke to her several times to promote their stuff for her. But she says, I can't do that. Do you know why she can't do that? It's not because she's not capable. But on no kind of influencing, that type of any that lane now often. Some people have a grace of selling. Ultimate ton dear ma bet me what the command bet ton amount.
Oh yeah, said Mekai boy if you know crutches.
Your friend is saying.
So it's a crutches for saying.
Yeah. Obi okukrum no be ton sa witches no crutches na. And on papa to be a conversing now to the extent say onyina e be obetimi anya stroke into one ton kuku. To a tobago that actually when you stroke a lower use. So in the grace of selling a bill, I can't
buy.
Hey, Mr.
They be offended saying. Vagina coffee. I feel my bro.
So that means that person has a power of influencing. It's what influence like I just say we so big here. But do you know that you can go out and then there are certain things you don't even want to buy. But we be convinced so I do wait.
Being American.
Not too any so.
Some my turn maybe as we go a minute.
On you see it. But the no day. So I think it's hard time. I don't know how they're going to regulate this, but then now everybody is an influencer in this country. When you go on TikTok like this, everyone is selling. There is nothing wrong if you decide to sell whatever product you are patronizing, because at the end of the day, I sell too. Decent beauty, on perfumes, makeup, kids, what I say, and makeup brushes, ordinary sets, perfumes, I sell all of them, but I still need help selling.
Yeah.
Because Obiano Nigre is eternal. I realized that. I'm very good when I do public talking, like when I go to school tours and then I'm talking. The kind of joy and the kind of, reception I get is different when I'm selling. So I told Winnie, you know what? I need some influencers to help me sell. So that doesn't mean that, okay, I can't do it. But there are certain people, the way they go about it, people will love to buy it. So I can just tell, I don't know, if you have something to tell or Listo too. I mean, wrap up this.
When you say let nature and human, the way or Shen, the name was given Mammy and internal like I said,
in the
vibe, one necessary quan, Mujina, and watch your ass also by force. I think yeah, my situation, you now will be the children.
So no. If I'm getting it right, is it that Lady Nicole Treno say obey cake?
No, so opening.
Opening.
Yeah, let name be one. Let Nicole.
Okay.
And also told near my little Nakas only there. Or to turn one near more busy by I don't be son say.
Budget to bang.
Yeah, if it's now call and see man.
Oh, me can be not buy me just say I won't come on in the day. Oh, for run a shop.
Yeah.
For a Tony Manning shop or so. Okay,
fine. So I'll catch on his own chumbra.
Oh, wait, catch him. Oh, Uniam, I don't know, maybe anything. Who's the captain?
Asa.
Anybody from beginning. Obia is sweet, said the mechanic. And you come across with the